I think everything's good to go. If this thing will stay up. Alright, let's get into it. Welcome to another episode of the Sip and Swing podcast. We are on episode number 5. Going strong. Today we got this Knob Creek Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 9 aged years. It's a small batch. Been a fan of Knob Creek for a while. Their smoked maple is delicious. I'm going to have to try and find it if I can. There's a few places that I know of that have it. But we've been trying to cut back on the sipping. Doing a lot more swinging. Trying to cut back on the sipping a little bit, but, we'll do one for the pod. Yeah. So last weekend was the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, where Wyndham Clark took home the trophy, shot the course record on Saturday, and then very inclement weather suspended play Sunday. They were going to play Monday, but due to just how bad the weather was, they just called it, and he ended up winning, so that was pretty cool. Cool for shooting a course record at Pebble Beach, but a little bit of a bummer you didn't get that Sunday feeling in at Pebble Beach when you just shot the course record. I would have liked to have seen what he could have done on Sunday. And speaking of weather, we finally got a good weather break here in South Carolina. It finally didn't rain. Well, actually, it rained like a Friday and Saturday, and we got out to, it's called the Preserve at Verde. It's a tight little course, it's pretty difficult if you don't know your spots, and it's also difficult if you don't have a driver. Par 5s are real tough. But I remember the few days before, swing was feeling real good. A nice little power fade. It was starting left of my target line, coming back on the Rapsodo. And then just got out there and got to the range. I did a little warm up in here and got to the range and just way to the right. Just every single shot. And I spent, probably 70 balls worth just trying to fix my slice before I went out and played. And I was like, well, you're just going to play a fade. The wind was a factor because it seemed every hole it was in our face or left to right. So I think it was still, I could play in the wind a little bit, but it was still my swing. Just been fighting it. And we just got to let it go. Just got to let it rip. Swing your swing. There's little things you can tweak. That's my biggest issues. I keep trying to change little things. I keep saying I want to try to hit a draw. I can hit a draw, but there's no way I can hit it on a consistent basis. There's times I go out and I'm like, all right, we're going to hit a draw here. And it's just the tiniest of fades. I'm like, that's sad because that's my draw swing, but it is what it is. Play how you want to play. I just got to drill that into myself, apparently. Take my own advice. We also got out to the Threes of Greenville. We're doing this on Wednesday because I've been slacking this week. Didn't do it Monday. We got out to Threes of Greenville on Tuesday, played 12 holes at the par 3, and that's tough. It got a little chilly. We didn't tee off till about 6 p.m., but man, everything was playing like a club longer. It also didn't help. I opened up a Coke can, Cherry Coke, in my car, and when I did it, I just had this shooting pain in my wrist. It still hurts fairly bad today. Like, I can do this with like no pain, but certain movements when it just shoots. So we pinched a little something, so we're taking a break on the swing, which might be good for me. Definitely going to work on chipping and putting a lot. Well, that's what we've been doing. Definitely been using the putting mat a lot more. But yeah, got to keep working on that putting, man. It's getting a lot better, especially starting it online. Because, drive for show, putt for dough. I'm kind of winging this one. I didn't make a little list, so this is just testing out my ability to just ramble on for a while. or not a while. The other thing, I'm waiting on these Pro V1X and Pro V1's Rapsodo balls to come out, which they should be coming out here in the next week or two. They said mid-February. So that's going to be awesome because my Rapsodo balls are like destroyed right now. There's like hardly any black dots on them. So I really need to get some of those. I might see if I can order one sleeve. I'm not really sure if I can. Or we're going to try to get there's a couple 3D printed little snap-on ball markers that mimic the pattern of those golf balls. My friend sent it to me, so we might try those just to see how it goes. Because, I mean, I'd rather hit like all these extra good balls I have instead of spending $70 on a box of balls. Might have to do a test of that just to see. Fun thing is when we went out to the par 3 course, earlier in the week, over the weekend, I was checking my Golf Galaxy account and I had a rewards gift certificate and it was a substantial amount. So I decided to get a box of Pro V1Xs and I only paid like $12, $15. And we got the Pro V1Xs just to see just because when I miss the ball, I know I spin it way too much. Like the Vice Pro Softs are super good. I love the way they feel, but if I don't compress it and actually try to not spin it, like if I'm just swinging to swing, it's just going to spin way too much. But we got the Pro V1Xs in the 5, 6, 7, 8. I would love if they could get a box with just 6 on it, because like 16 is, I say it's my lucky number, but it's my number. And it's easier because I know people play Pro V1s and I'm like, was it a 5, 6, 7, or 8? And they're like, no, I didn't know they made those. Like, yeah, that's mine. Your ball's back there, which happens a lot. Played with one kid, I don't even remember his name. It was something kind of weird. But he definitely thought he was a professional. I'm no professional either, but I don't talk about my shot every single swing and try to hit driver off the deck on tee boxes because I can't hit anything else off the tee. Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't remember if I had anything to drink that day, but if I did, it was probably gone by the first 9. But we got out at 3s with my friend Kyle. He was the last guest on the podcast. Dude's crushing it with his business, and I love it that he always reaches out to me and wants to play golf or go practice. We're definitely going to that par 3 course a lot more. That's so much better than just beating balls on the range. Obviously, if you want to work on something, go beat balls, but like that's how you score, man, is those 160, 150 yards and in. If that's where the money's at, if you can score from there. So I definitely want to go there a lot more and work on my short game. Might even join there. Yeah. I'm trying to go through my Instagram to see if there's any other news that I'm missing. Liv had their tournament at Mayakoba. Let me check here. I think I put a little bit of bets on it. I didn't bet on Pebble Beach just because I knew how the weather was. I did bet on the Liv Tour just because I checked the weather and it was just phenomenal there. Let me check. Yeah. I think John Rahm's team won. I'm pretty sure. John Rahm had a really good first day. Yeah, he had 7 birdies, but I think he finished at 5 under because he went bogey finish. Whoops. Sorry about that. I should move this out a little bit. But he went bogey finish. Who won? Who won that Live tournament? I'm not sure. Oh, I think it was Joaquin Niemann, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Joaquin Niemann won that. So nice, $4 million in the pocket. But yeah, John Rahm's team won. It's John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton. I honestly couldn't tell you the other 2 guys. Team rosters. Legion 13, John Rahm, Tyrrell Hatton, Kieran Vincent, and Caleb Surati. Very interesting. But yeah, Legion 1, Crushers 2nd, Torque 3rd, Rippers 4th. 4 aces. Ouch. Defending. Aren't they back-to-back champs? That's a tough one. Well, they made a team change, brought in Harold Varner the third. I forget who they got rid of, but I know it's DJ, Pat Perez. Well, I just had it up here. Why'd you go away from it, Jordan? Goofy goober. Let's go back to it. Pat Perez, Patrick Reed, Harold Varner the third. Who was it they traded for? If I see his name on here, I'd probably be able to tell. Peter Uihlein. They traded Peter Uihlein. That's who it was. I don't know. I think Uihlein was a good pick for him. He bombs the ball. He definitely bombs it. Updates on Jordan's golf stuff. Obviously, the golf balls. We're trying the Pro V1Xs. Got the replacement head finally. I think I got this last Friday. Still wrapped. We're not taking it out of the wrapping. Nothing. Still got the Tensei white shaft over here. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to get my 3-wood shaft, put the right Titleist adapter on it. Fun fact, if you did not know, I'm so used to TaylorMade, the adapters fit drivers and 3-woods. Titleist has a different adapter for driver and 3-wood. I didn't know. So I have a driver adapter on my 3-wood shaft. So now I'm going to go get that swapped out. And I might get my driver shaft. I might try to get that one fixed too, because it's not fully attached in a spot. Like there's a nice gap where I think some glue fell through and didn't let it set properly. But yeah, we're trying to sell this thing. It's on eBay. So that's where you can normally buy just the heads. eBay, OfferUp, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. I don't have Facebook anymore. Mine got tampered with or something. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. And I'm not uploading pictures of my driver's license and social security card to get a Facebook account back. Seems kind of ridiculous to me. But it's posted everywhere, so hopefully this thing will sell fairly quickly. And we'll be able to go get a TSR 3 or TSI 3. I might actually take my hazardous smoke green this weekend and try out the TSR 2. It's a lot bigger head, especially I took a picture of them side by side. I should be able to put it up here. It's going to be hard to tell, but the head is just so much bigger and it felt so much heavier. But that makes it, that makes it a lot more forgiving, which is really what I need, because I have the distance, but I need more forgiveness. But the TSI and TSR3 head it's a little more compact, it's solid, and it's just really good. I really enjoyed it. You know what? I think I should do that this weekend. Yeah, I'll probably go do that Saturday. Or maybe Friday after work, I'll sneak over there, get with my guy Aaron, who I need to get on this podcast as well. Hopefully my wrist feels better. That's the big part. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm trying to think of other golf news. I think I saw Tiger's making his debut this upcoming sometime soon. What do we do without social media? Oh, the next week's Genesis Invitational. I think that's in California. I think that's Max Homa's going to win again. I believe, I don't know if he won it last year. He won the year before. And California King, Max Homa, favorite golfer. Yeah, I've got some people that want to come on, but they're busy for the podcast. A couple guys I met on the golf course. Kyle's coming back. Mason's going to come back for sure. Just trying to get more people in here. I actually need to go ask my neighbor if he wants to come on. I've seen them chipping out and around in their front yard, hitting some pretty tough chip shots. Oops, I should turn my phone on vibrate off vibrate when I do this. But yeah, the world of golf of Jordan. I know there's some tournaments. The Greer Golf Tournament coming March 2nd. I really would like to play in that. We'll see if we get into that. I know 3 wood. I can navigate that course still pretty darn good, depending on where the tee boxes are. It's not a long course, so I should be fine. But having a driver is just, it's so nice just to have that in the back pocket, you know? Granted, if I hit my 3 wood good that day, it's going 290, 300, especially with if it's dry and, with the dead grass, it's going to roll out really far. Especially if I play these Pro V1Xs, like a lower spinning ball. Whoo! You know what? We should just sign up for it. There's actually one next weekend for a group that, like, Kyle joined, and I've met people that play in it, and they started a little Gap Creek Club, where they have like tournaments throughout the year, have little 2-man tournaments and stuff, so on and so forth. It looks really fun. I sent an email to sign up for it. I don't know if I'm going to play in the tournament next weekend. Just got a lot of stuff going on, and I don't think my girlfriend works next weekend, so we might try to do something. But yeah, trying to think what else we got. I should go over like my workouts I've been trying to do. It's been helping my back pain, but it's a lot of more lower body. We'll do curl to presses, we'll do hammer curls, try to get more in the arms, try to do push-up rows, go down, do the push-up, come back up and pull. Same there. Flies. I try to work in some band resistance. I don't really have anywhere to tie it off to. But, we'll do the bands. And a lot of reverse lunges, forward lunges with the knee driving up through. And a lot of core and a lot of stretching. I'll come out and do a workout and jump rope. So I'll come out and do some jump rope, try to get the body warm. Because it's like 35 degrees, 32 degrees when you come out here, which is a little chilly. Once the blood gets flowing, you're good. So come out, do some jump ropes without hurting my feet, whacking it on the cold or in my slippers, because I do it in slippers for some reason. So it always messes it up. Do my little workout, do core, and then try to hit on the simulator, but probably not a whole lot just because like my body's tired from it. And then we'll go to work, come back, and I've really been working on, I've been trying to get steeper, but the more I try to get steeper, the more errant my ball flight goes. So I think we're going to just stay with being a little more flat. Because coming steeper, I've noticed, especially like 3 wood and 3-iron, when I come steeper, I come down steeper. I don't fully like drop and kick in. And I love the Rapsodo, man. Watching my swing over and over, I've noticed about midway through my swing, like I'll come here and like my hips are turning, and then I'll get to about here and it's almost like my hips stop turning, and I like flip through and I get kind of stuck, and that's where I have to, where my arm, like Rory says that he keeps his right arm in front of his body the whole time. My right arm lags behind, so then I have to catch up, and that's where my probably slice comes in. It's between a fade and a slice. It's not a power fade. When I mishit it, the bad, not a fade, not a power fade, not a slice, but it's like an in between there. What do you even call that? I guess it's a fade, because then a baby fade and then a power fade. It's like a pull cut. Yeah. Anyways, but with my wrist hurting, I think we're just gonna chill on the golf for a little bit. Because I definitely felt it at the threes last night. Shout out to Threes, though. That place is awesome. And but yeah, we're going to take a break. Probably just work on chipping and putting a lot. And trying to get the body feeling good and loose and limber, stretching a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I've seen. Oh, the Good Desert Open starts tonight, I believe. I can't wait to maybe watch a little bit of that. I'm not sure. Because they're in Arizona, so I think times are different. But that's going to be cool to watch, just to see the groups of people and see the pairings. I forget who Martin Borgmeier's paired with, but I'm real excited for Trotty and Peter Finch. I think that's going to be a good group. Those two dudes are just so calm, cool, collected. They know a lot about golf, and the vibes are always high with those guys. I think they're my favorites, outside of the pros that are playing in it, they always have a good shot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's all I've got. I might do a little chip in here right now and then go in and eat dinner. So, yeah, that's Sip and Swing episode 5. Just me, myself, and I. Appreciate all the support out there. Everyone telling me to keep following this, pursuing this. I've had a lot of compliments, people saying there's not much like this out here, so I definitely want to keep pursuing this and getting more people on. Hopefully I can. And trying to make a cut. Oh, that's the other thing. We didn't make the cut. If you go back and watch my live streams, I could throw in a few clips, but didn't make the cut. Swing felt awful. And we didn't play on Thursday. We played both rounds on Friday. And the Rapsodo lost connection on hole 15 on Friday on the second round. And we weren't even close, so I just called it. But yeah, definitely got to work on the short game. And yeah, appreciate all you out there supporting me and doing this thing. So please subscribe, leave a comment, and go to the Teespring and grab some merch. I got my don't pull out the pin shirt. Actually, word up to the store. A lot of fun designs on there, more to come, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more. But yeah, this is Sip and Swing episode 5. Jordan, Flying Gazelle, Golf Cell, signing off. Have a good one, everybody.